Back in business.
What up, though?
Hey, bro, hold on. Happy New Year, man.
Happy New Year to everybody, man.
Hey,
we back, man.
every single body, man, y'all. We are starting off season 4 crazy on episode 31.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely feel good to be back, man. So how you doing, bro?
Cool, man. Cool. You know, I don't even know what to say. I'm just excited to be here to be back. Like, it's a whole new year. We got a lot going on, a lot of plans, a lot of to unravel, a whole rollout, all type of stuff going on.
Ooh.
So, what's going on with you, though? How you?
Hey, I'm good, man. I was thinking, like I was telling you before the show, I'm like, I know people used to hearing us and y'all used to seeing us having guests that come on here, and we've been doing our thing. Shout out to all our guests we had last season. Who we had? Let's just shout out some of the people we had last season, man. We shout my guy Rick Raw. Shout out to Mondo for coming on. Shout out to T2 Times for coming on. Shout out to who else came on? Nice Simone. That came on. Yeah, we had a lot of different people, man. But I feel like today we want to talk about a different topic so y'all can get to know us a little bit more. And I want to talk about fatherhood. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You know, I know I'm a father. You know what I'm saying? I know he a father. But I feel like this is a topic that it's a lot of new dads coming out here. It's a lot of fathers. Relatable. It's a lot of men that's in our, you know, that watches and stuff like that. And, you know, shout out to our ladies, too. Y'all may want to hear this conversation, too. But fatherhood, the best hood, where we going. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I want to ask you, man, like, you know what I'm saying, just digging deep into it, like, when did you become a father? You know what I'm saying? When would you become a father?
I became a father in 2018, October. Cody was born. Superstar. Shout out to Cody, man. Like, she usually be here, but, you know what I'm saying, schedules change and everything changed, but she don't be here no more. So, you know, I became a father when she was born. Yeah, everything changed. Man, and even leading up to that point, though.
I was about to say, and then like, you know, what was her birthday? What's her birthday?
October 11.
October 11, 2018, man.
I don't know what sign it is, though, but she is 2 handfuls. So whatever sign that is. Yeah. All right. When you become a father, like, how was your process? Like, how was that whole, pregnancy leading up? Like, how was that?
So I became a father I got 2 sons. So I became a first-time father January 20th, 2018 as well. I'm sorry, I'm tripping. Yeah, it was 2018. Yeah. And man, because I think we had our kids around the same age and stuff like that. Yeah, man. Yeah. And it was just crazy, bro, having a little mini me, you know what I'm saying? Like unconditional, bro, realizing I'm about to have, and then the fact that I'm about to have us having a son. Yeah. Like most people that's around me, my homies, they got daughters. Yeah, and of course, I feel like with me, I just always feel like I've been a father, just with my nieces and nephews and everything, not officially, but when I found out that my wife is pregnant, I was about to be a father, bro, it was just so many emotions running through my head. Like, whoa, you know, my life about to change because, you know, I was into the music heavy, you know what I'm saying? Everything was going crazy, and I'm just like, I feel like that it didn't slow me down, but I had to really like realize like, oh, it's not about me no more. So I had to, like everything changed, bro. And I was like, man, I'm really about to be a father. And just the pregnancy portion, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my wife, man, just even being with her through that. Cause I know it's a lot of men that didn't get a chance to go through that process with their shorty, you know what I'm saying? So for us to be able to do that and see her and be around it, it's a lot, man. Like, so.
That's definitely true though. Like on the pregnancy side though, that on the both sides, to the eating, to the attitude, to the before and nothing,
man,
like it's a whole crazy process.
The mood swings
to like, it's crazy. Like from the perspective of mine, like it was cool. I liked it. Like we was eating good. We was just doing everything. It was cool though. Like it was good.
Yes,
like,
man.
You feel me? Like the pregnancy was cool. You know what I'm saying? 9 months later, Superstar was born.
Man, so what was it? So were you at the hospital the day she was born?
Oh yeah, I was in there.
That's another
all
dynamic.
Day, all night. I was in there.
How was that experience? Because again, and I'm always speaking on just having conversations I have with my dudes. Most dudes wasn't even in the hospital. You know what I'm saying? They go through that. So like, how was your experience? And I'll give you my hospital experience too.
My experience in the hospital, ain't nobody never asked that. It's just like, it was different. It was just, you know, like this when you know it's real. Like,
hey, for real. So you
9 months. Oh, it's about to come out now. All that what you was preparing for. This the moment. Yeah. But it was just something to me. It's unfortunate if people don't be there for that, but it's something I think a man should be a part of.
Yes,
like got to.
Yep.
Like, 'cause it's just different. You watching you come out. You know what I'm saying? So. And to me, you gotta be there for the mother of your child. You know what I'm saying? For in that situation, like because like that, I can't explain it. But if you know, you know. Yeah. I can't really explain it. But if you've been in that, if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about. Like.
No, for real. And I say for me too, man, like I still remember it, bro. It really do get real. Like that water break, we to the hospital and you in there and they starting to get that process together. And just even like cutting the umbilical cord and stuff like that. I'm like, whoa, like bro, this is crazy. Like and the whole time running through your mind, you know what I'm saying? Running through my mind at that time was like, bro, I'm really about to be a father. Yeah. And then my wife, she cold. Like she pushing the baby out in less than 5 minutes. Like she pushed him out and I still remember like her getting him and then the father doing the chest to chest. Yeah, you know, that the chest to chest stuff. I learned about that and I'm like, man, laying in the bed over on the side on the little pull-out couch and put him on my chest. I'm like, bro, I got a son.
I was in the bed with, you know what I'm saying, with my baby mama. We was
and that right y'all know that bed kind of thick.
You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So, but then I definitely was laid up with Cody though. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like that was cool though. I'm just sitting here just thinking about it though. Like that was cool though.
Yes, bro. That moment right there was a memory, man, because I still think about it too. And I'm like, man, just that's when everything changed for me. My mindset, my mission, my legacy.
Everything changed.
I'm like, okay, it's time.
If you really like stand on business and stand on responsibilities and all that, that's you recognize that just like how you said it. That's when everything changed. And if you recognize everything got to change, then you got to make it happen.
Yeah, and then look, especially at that moment too, you getting all the congratulations and the messages and everything like that.
Oh, that'd be cool though. Words don't be mean nothing.
Because what happens? Because afterwards, I'm like, bruh, that was it.
Yeah,
it's just for a quick congratulations. But when it started getting in the thick of it, I ain't hear from none of y'all.
Late nights,
bruh,
crying.
I'm about to say, talk about that. Most people don't talk about that aspect of like when you really get to home. Like let's talk about after that. So when you get home from the hospital and you with the wifey or the lady and your baby mom, what's going on?
Everybody's situation different though. Everybody's situation different. I can say for mine, like when we got home. We had a routine, or we had to set a routine.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? So Cody, she was straight. Like she knew when to go to sleep. She wouldn't sleep unless I wasn't there or her mama wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? Like she know like when to go to sleep. Like it's just crazy. Like you got to me. Oh, let me just say this though, man. My boy, I don't even want to say it. I don't think I can say it though.
Right, but, we all know. Right, man.
But I was about to say for the new fathers coming up, man, I think you should just have a routine set when you come home so it don't have to be all that. Everybody laden up, can't get no sleep because it's all about setting routines.
That's a good point.
You know what I'm saying? From the jump, set the tone from the jump.
Yep.
But I can go on and on, but go ahead.
No, for real. And I'm glad we talking about this because that's the same thing that helped us, man. Like, because a lot of people don't talk about them first couple of months. Yeah. Baby waking up 4 a.m., 5 a.m., 3, all kind of crazy hours. And I still remember me and my wife had to finally get a routine where it's like, okay, I'm going to get up. I know you just had the baby. Things is going on. It's 2 a.m. Even if I'm tired, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Or vice versa. Like, we get to the point where I'm like, I just got him. It's your turn. Like, it's like that, man. And it's like the baby crying. And some nights I still remember, like, man, just hoping, like, man, bro, stop crying. And he won't. And because you got that attention, that affection, you got to put on them and you got to hold them. But still remembering, like, after they crying and you hold them and put them back to sleep, it's just that feeling. And it hits you even more like, man, I'm really a father. And it can get overwhelming too. You know what I'm saying? It definitely got overwhelming at times where I'm got to be to work get up at 6, 7 and I'm up all night with the baby and my wife too. Shout out to the ladies too, y'all. So on this episode is verse both ways, but we talking as men and as fathers. And I still just remembering like, bro, man, I'm tired. But the moments that got better where he started getting his sleep schedule, when he's sleeping through the night.
Routine,
so I'm glad that you said that, man. New fathers, man, make sure y'all get some type of routine because that's very important. So like,
I was going to speak on the point what you said, like get overwhelming and stuff.
Yes, man.
Like I could say when I had my daughter, I had before I had Cody, patience. When I had her, I have the most patience ever to this day.
Yes.
Like having patience is the key.
I was just about to ask you too, what's the most important thing you learned, what fatherhood has taught you? You just said patience, man.
Having patience is the most. You gotta have patience. Like you gotta have patience. You don't got no patience, you gonna
Fatherhood gonna crash.
Yes. You gonna crash out. You gonna, especially talk about overwhelming.
Oh my goodness.
You ain't got no patience. You gonna lose your mind.
Daddy.
Plus, you trying to balance life and all the other stuff that you got going on already. Then you gotta come home to being a father, and you gotta have patience and balance. Like,
and I know we talking to my dog on the phone, or we having conversations, and our kids in the back, man, that's older, and just y'all can relate to that, knowing like daddy, or this, and this. You like, I'm on the phone. But again, man, that patience is everything, because it definitely for us too, man, just got overwhelming at times. But then, like you said, having to go to work, having to come out, because I think my survival tactics and providing really kicked in when I had a kid, like becoming a father. I'm like, man, because I think our generation comes from I can speak for myself, where my father wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I got a great relationship with my dad now and everything, just do things like that. But I don't think our generation was the generation of fathers that was there. Our generation of fathers now,
man, it's
we
crazy.
Killing it.
I'm trying to take it.
Every dude I know that got a kid that I know is around.
I'm telling you.
And
that's one thing I can say that proudly. Like, all my partners, all my brothers, everybody that got kids, they take care of them in their life. Like, and
no matter
real,
what,
if they not, I couldn't even, because we all in our kids, all our kids is nieces and nephews and cousins to each other. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying? So if one, I wouldn't even respect a person like as a man though. Like,
for real.
That's just how I look at stuff. Period.
No, I look at it the same way. How could you? And I look at it because I love my kids so much. And even though father, I'm so like, how could you not want to be a part of this? Seeing them walk for the first time, like to be able to say I was around my son for all his first, helping him use the bathroom, learning how to potty, learning how to walk, you know what I'm saying, hearing dad, you know, like all those things is like important. Changing a diaper, getting peed on, you know what I'm saying, like that's the stuff we're just talking about. But you just said it too, and shout out to our guys too that may not be as active, but guess what, as an OG for y'all, you got to get in your kid life. Even if you got a terrible relationship with the baby mom or whoever was going on, do not let that stop you from being in your kid's life, because I know both sides, and I know some dudes that's not taking care of business, whatever the case may be. You got to put that to the side this year, and you got to get in your kid life, because it ain't don't let the kid get all of the negative effects because of the relationship that y'all got going on.
But this is a conversation too that need to be had though. Like, sometimes as men though, we need to put our pride to the side. We need to stop feeling like being ashamed. Like, shame will keep people away too though. Feeling ashamed that I can't provide, or like just you gotta, man. Listen, like what I'm saying, this is a whole nother episode. Now that I'm glad you said that for this episode, because this get deep though, because like that's a real episode, a real conversation needs to be had. And I noticed that like people be so prideful and so ashamed that they can't provide, or they baby mama or somebody, they making more than them, and they feel some type of way. So I ain't gonna come around. She gonna ask me for this, and I know she wanna ask me for $250. I only got $75 in my pocket. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even about to come around at all and just save my $75. You feel me though? So it's just like
going on.
And that go on.
Yeah.
Now it ain't hurting nobody but the child. Like
that. Diamonds.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this conversation get deep though.
Ooh.
Like,
and I hope that y'all picking up this game.
For real though. Pick it up
because again, we only and everybody that, and the reason we talking about this because a lot of people respect us as fathers.
Facts.
And don't care what is going on. Like, that's why me and him so tight too. And people be like, I see what y'all doing, because it's not no act. And it get tough, but those moments and things like that you have going on, I feel like the relationship with other fathers is important. We need that community.
I'm trying to tell you.
Like, we need more dudes as dad having conversations, because we didn't know. You know, we learned as we go.
I want to speak on that. Look, that's what I'm saying. We got to do a part 2 of this.
Hey, yo, it's going to be a part 2.
I can take a pride on that. I get calls from, you know what I'm saying, my brothers, or, you know what I'm saying, asking me questions about, what can I do with my, you know what I'm saying, asking me about fatherhood questions. And I'm glad I'm a valued opinion. That's people to call me and ask me for stuff like that, though. Like, that's the most thing that being a father, that's what I take from it, that people can reach out to me. And
even Mom Dukes and our families reaching out, and they seeing that.
And they see that, and they big us up though as being fathers though. Like,
that's the biggest flex ever.
To me, like, that's the biggest ever though. Like, I love that.
Fatherhood, the best hood. Shout out to my guys. Shout out to people that know that, man, because this topic is sensitive for me too, man. Because like I said, when we leave here, I gotta go to work. You know, my other job, and he gotta go to work, and then guess what? I gotta get back to the crib and provide. And then I gotta make sure I spend some time with my kids, or my kids need some time, but I'm too busy and I got something going on.
How
so
you
I ain't got time.
All that?
Ooh, bro, people ask me this. That's a good question. People ask me this all the time, man, and I say, bro, it's so tough to balance it all, but you got to do it. I feel like, man, I make time for it. Just like we make time for wherever we want.
When there's no time, you make time for sure.
You gonna make time. So even if I know, like, okay, it may be the weekend where I'm really just doing something with my son, just chilling, and we getting a chance to both. And I got two sons, y'all. By the way, I just had another son. So we ain't even said the age. So I got a son, of course, Lil Roscoe Jr. Man. He about to be 4 this month on the 20th, and I got a 1-year-old that's Maverick, man. And just seeing 2 boys, like my legacy, jumping on the couch, the other one running across the floor,
right?
And then and the best feeling, bro, I think is when I come in the house and they seeing their face light up like, Daddy.
After a long day.
I was telling my homie, there's nothing defeats seeing your kid after a long day, and they happy to see you in that hug, man. Nothing defeats it, y'all. So that right there will stop mountains, man. I done had the most illest days, and I come home and hold my son or see them playing, and I be like, man, fatherhood. So I feel like that's an important lesson I learned too. And at the same time, man, having that community and helping other dudes that can come to us, because who can you come to, even being a husband? A lot of homies that I got is not husbands, so they come to me and they value my opinion. So that hold me accountable to be like, I gotta stay sharp, because people gonna want to come to me.
They looking at you. Right. Some people be looking but don't be looking. Man. You feel me? So it's just like you gotta just still just hold yours and just still do the right thing though, because some people just like they might not reach out, but they might not know how to reach out. Yeah. So they just gonna sit back and just watch and try to just learn off by just sitting back. Man,
how important is legacy to you? Like, how important is legacy to you, man?
Legacy is very important, man, because that's what's going to be here when you're not here physically.
That's right.
So this is not even a financial, it can be financial. It's all about the person preference. If you want to have a financial legacy, that's cool too, though. All of it work in all aspects, but overall, though, having a clean face card and good legacy is the most important thing, though. When you not here, even when you here too, though. Like, you just gotta have a good legacy, though.
And I would say for me too.
And that's a good,
because you just said it too. Even having a clean face card, like, God forbid anything does happen that go down, to know that people can speak highly to my kids about their father. Like, hey, no, your dad, he was on this, he was doing, so that and of course the financial and the generational wealth aspect of it, but the legacy aspect of, like, that you said it, and you got a daughter. So like, I want to ask that too, because I don't have a daughter. Like, what is it like being a girl dad, you know what I'm saying, having a daughter?
Man, having a daughter, probably, it is the best thing to happen to me. For real. Like, having a daughter changed my whole outlook on a lot of stuff. Man. How I talk, how I treat, you know what I'm saying, her mother and other women, my mother, my aunties, my little cousins. Like, people that know me know who I want to say, I wouldn't say taken care of, but they know who I was.
No, for sure.
I had before it was Cody, you know what I'm saying? And like, having the girls though, like, man, shout out to Olivia, man. She a big help with Cody, man. That's my little cousin though. And like,
salute, man.
That's for real though. So, man, like, it's just being a girl dad is the best. It's the best though, because if I would have had a boy, it would have been the same thing. He would have getting treated just like.
Understood.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but just having that girl, man.
You gotta be sensitive. It brought out a different. Just like I said, like, it gave me patience though, and like, it just brought out a different side though.
Yeah, you was just saying it too, the sensitivity of it as well. Because I can only imagine. I got sons, so I'm sensitive with them as well too. Where I ain't like rough on them, but I can still.
Look, I'm to the point. This is how sensitive I am. I got Cody a bike.
See,
she ain't even riding it outside. She ain't about to.
She riding in the house.
Oh, she learned how to pedal in the house.
See, man.
She riding through the kitchen to the hallway to her room.
That's wrong. See, that's gonna take it outside. Hey, that's what I be talking about, man. And my boy stay cooking for his daughter, man. That's why when y'all see this, man, everything, ain't nobody too gangster to be a father, man. And I don't care how is gangster. Yeah, I don't care how poppy you is and what you got going on in the streets. And I shout out to my homies, but go see your kid, you know what I'm saying, pulling up, y'all. So for me too, man, I would just say being a boy dad, just having sons, man, is nothing like it. Like, literally, man, little me's and just knowing what's going on. So people always ask me, when the girl come, look, we chilling. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I do want my little girl down the road, but I feel like I got a lot of nieces and stuff like that, and I do respect women and having mom and sisters and growing up. But my sons was the first one. Like, other than me, I had all girls. You know, my sons broke that curse of like just all women.
Yeah.
So it was like that, man.
I know that, right? I know that, right?
Yeah. So like, I just wanted to make sure we talked on this topic, y'all, fatherhoods, because it's a lot of new dads out there, man.
Yeah. A panel. We gotta have some women too, though.
We definitely want. Yes, we gotta.
I'm glad you came up with that. He said that. Look, I'm gonna just give y'all the story. He said he came in and said this was on his heart,
on everything
with this episode. So I'm glad he came in with this though. We was gonna just talk about updates and just what's coming.
Oh, and we gonna end on that too, y'all. By the way, we got some huge guests this season. Like we got some stuff. So y'all get used to seeing guests in us, because a lot of podcasts we've been paying attention to is a lot of relationship gurus and all type of people talking about topics and they not even living it. I say let's keep it authentic with us and talk about what we truly are, which is fathers, and we want to see y'all with the guests too. But you know, we want y'all to get to know y'all. So I'm Roscoe Noe, one half of the BackEnd Business Podcast.
Yeah, I'm ATM Spook, the other half of BackEnd Business.
And this episode 31, season 4, man. Look, shout out to the fathers out there, fatherhood, the best hood, man. We gonna see y'all on the next episode.
Yep.
Yep.